Welcome back, everybody, to House Flipper. This is episode 119, and we are heading. Well, we're not heading anywhere. We're actually here at the ranch house. We are flipping. We're flipping a nice change. So we just finished flipping the dining room and large kitchen. I like entertaining. Very tiny lounge room here. We've done the stairwell. We are about to flip whatever this room is here. Alright, install panels. Tundra light. That'll be the ones. Oh, I sold the others so carefully too. We need 2 of them if I remember rightly. Let's just tile these things up here. It's for basically for the wall that we did. Let's just get that down. I only needed 1. Alright. We'll sell it again. Right. Lay the floor panels. Pemis dark. Pemis. I'm not sure how to say that word. Alrighty. We are going to have a double door frame. Hang on, it's a double door frame. Alright, I am going to put that under there. It's just going to delineate the 2 spaces. A mountable window device closed. Window blind. Chocolate larch, grey wood, black wood. We've got a fairly dark floor on us. Let's have a look at that. That looks kind of promising. Dark brown at the top. How many of these do they want? Just the 1. Alright. Colour me intrigued. Oh, because it automatically resizes to fit the window. Well, colour me incredibly impressed. Very nice. Except I think it's the wrong colour. I think it needs to actually match the wall a little bit better. No, that's we're not playing the flipper, you're right. Let me try that again. Alright, so remember it's this colour we want. So spruce would fit it, and American elm would fit it. And we'll do the light brown. Alright. So it doesn't look like it's going to fit until you actually go to assembling, and then you see that it's going to expand to fit the whole window. That's a bit better. Okay, we need a solid support double door frame. Let's get that thing in. In the American elm. There we go. Because it fits it's very matchy, but it fits. There we go. Just like I bought one. Next, we need an orc dark coloured sofa. It's not going to be red. It's going to be brown. The frame is going to be black. I'm not as adventurous in my colour tastes as they are. They want they will want a Rame hanging TV, so that's why that's going to go there. Just centre it on the window. Alright, and then we're going to put the TV in because we're going to turn around. And we're going to centre it on the couch and not on the actual room. Not that that's going to make too much of a difference. Okay. We need. Oh, they want 2 orc dark coloured sofas. Well, that makes life easier then, doesn't it? Just drop that there for the minute. Okay, so good. Actually, if I put this here and they have a coffee table, we can put it in between the 2 couches. Coffee table bend by 1. I don't think it's going to fit. We can try though. Cedar. Actually, that will fit. A Rotasian table lamp. Well, we know where that's going. I don't know if I want white. Let's have a look at... Yeah, the pink is good. And we'll make it pink on this side. Drop everything in. Okay, 2 Rotasian sconces. Let's go. We're going to go with pink with these guys as well. I guess they want one over here. And we're going to put one over here. We need a freestanding column fez by 2 and a custom dark shelf. So let's go for the fezzes first. We're going to go with the cedar and the grey just to mark that out a little bit. They probably shouldn't be squared on. Let's just kind of deafen people from an angle. Bring it out a little bit. And then we'll do the same over here. And we might want to just move the screen so that it's not obscured on this side. Now we do, because we've got those couches, the 2 couches, we're going to actually center the screen. It's just such a big screen though, we just need to kind of... There we go. Now that looks a little bit more reasonable. Probably should be a darker coloured thing. Yeah, never mind. It's going to be fine. Custom dark shelf. See, they want darker stuff too. We'll lighten that out a little bit. Now, how many of these do they want? Just 1. Where are we putting it? Well, I'm going to actually put it... I'm going to put it here. Although if that's an amp, why don't we put the amp? No, that's just ridiculous. Alright, we'll just leave it there. Small speaker fez by 1 and an amp fez. So there's my amp. You know what? I think I'm just going to put the amp down here. And I'm going to grab that small speaker fez. I know where I want that shelf. Come here. Oh, there is no center point. I was going to put it right in the middle here. Okay. I'll just pop it up here unless they want a picture. Alright, we're going to put this small speaker up here. So again, we're going to go with the cedar. We're going to go with the light grey and the black. Just pop that up here. Alright, next, a TV remote. Well, that thing is easy to place. Just grab it and we're going to pop it down here. They can fight over who gets to control it. And then we need an Echeverria set. No, I think we are going to stick with the black on this one. How many do they want? 3, that's what I thought. So we're going to center it in the window. Actually, and then I'm just going to space them evenly apart. Alright, that's done. Now, let me just... Right. Okay. A custom dark shelf by 20 centimeters and 2 speakers. There's 2 and 2. Well, that's easy enough to work out, isn't it? I think we're going to have to put these in the... And then we're going to put this one over here. Which means I need to work out what to do with that. You know what? I think I'm going to just move my amp over here. It may be that someone was thinking a smaller television. So what we'll do is we'll put that on top. We'll just put that there for the minute. We'll grab this thing over here. I know, messing with my aesthetics. I should have made this one a bit darker then, but never mind. It can go kind of here in the middle. Pull it out of the wall. Beautiful. Now we need to put our 2 speakers in. It looks like they want surround sound in here. We're going to go with cedar again, because I might as well wreck all of it. Jump up here. Put my speaker. Now, can I pivot it so that it's angled on that shelf? Yes, I can. And we're going to go do the same over here, but we're going to change the angle to the other way. Just bring it out. I know, it's probably an odd health and safety nightmare. I'm not looking, you're not looking. We're all good. If we want to square it up, we can though. Okay, next. A radiator plumbing system, because they would like to be warm while they're in there. Well, how dare they? We're going to pop that over here. Hopefully they don't want bookcases. And now we need to buy a radiator. There we go. 1 teeny tiny radiator. Just pop that there. They can be entertaining in absolute comfort. Beautiful. All right, this room is done. And this room is done. Okay, it's growing on me now. We're good. We have to go upstairs though, or downstairs. Downstairs. Let's go downstairs. Uh-oh. Right, down to here. Yeah, so we're... Oh. Well, remove that. Build the walls. There are walls? Oh my gosh. Look. Look, look, look. We have things on the floor that we can do. Well, 70 walls. Well, if... Oh. Can I... Now, how do we do this again? Yeah, like that. Using the mouse wheel. Okay. I know, it's basically the same way. Whoops. Still learning. It's the same way that we do tiles with the mouse wheel. I'll just do 2 patches like this. And actually, while we're here, we'll just fill in any big patches and I'll come back and we'll do smaller patches as we need to. I know, what? Get this bit? This is so much quicker. I'm so glad I worked this out. It took me long enough, I know, but look, they've made so many changes to the game. Okay, now we're going to shrink it down and just use what we need to. I love how it auto rotates to fit the spaces you need it to. This is an intriguing little space we've created, isn't it? Oh, okay. That's all the rooms. Okay, and I need to build upper walls as well. Okay, so down to here. I wonder if we can do the same thing with our mouse wheel. Okay, it's not going to let me go 4 across, but it will let me do 3. So we'll just do the same dealio that we did last time. I know, I wonder why it didn't let me do 4. Possibly because it's just not designed that way. There we go. Okay, and then we'll go this way. Get this one in. I really like how they're marking out the walls now. I don't know when they did that. So I'm guessing these are more of the modifications that are going to be built into the house flippers straight from the word go. All right, we're selling the Elijah non-openable windows in here, and we're going to do the same. Just see if there's anything else to do. It's like a little, yeah. Okay, let's start in the corner. Let's go with the wall tiles. We want grey squares and square white. So I'm going to use the square white as a feature, I guess. Yeah, the square white as a... No, we'll use the grey squares as a feature then. So we're going to put those across here. Although that's probably going to be a... Alright, what's going in here? I'm probably going to have to work this out by putting things in first. So we need a shower plumbing system, a bathtub plumbing system, a toilet plumbing system, and a sink, and a towel radiator. Okay, that's okay. So we're going to do a feature wall across here and probably around to the side. Although it does say 32, so... Well, we're going to learn how it's going to fit, aren't we? 32, so that's 2 batches of these. Oh, I'm so glad to see that, actually. I was worried. Yeah, because I wanted to wrap the corner because we're going to have like this wet area here. You know what? If I mess it up, I'm just going to tile over it in white. We're going to do the same on this end. Really? I need to do 5 more? Okay. Okay, and then I do 1 here. Okay, so that basically wraps it. Alright, colour me intrigued. Colour me intrigued. Then I'm going to go this way. I'm going to grab these Lussois square white tiles. So grab those. It's 20, so we need at least 2 packs. Because the packs come in 15. Then what we're going to do is pop them up here. And along here. If you're building, you would be doing the walls first rather than the floor, because all of the mess from the walls is going to go down onto the floor, and you don't want to have to be cleaning it up. Okay, so you got to be very, very exact. Right. I have to admit, I do find that color scheme a little overwhelming. Okay, circular ceiling lamp. Okay, lay floor tiles, arabesque. Let's get those things down. Boom. Well, we can have brown or brown to go with our grey. I don't like you very much. But I guess the grey will make it seem warmer. I'm going to put them here too. The walls come pre-painted, so I don't need to worry about that. Let's get our circular ceiling lamps in. I'm going to stick with the grey because I don't know what... Well, we've got grey tiles, so I'm going to put 1 here. Then I'm going to try and line the next one up. Put it over there. 1 elegant light switch, which we are going to make dark grey and light grey with the black trim, because it's pretty that way. I'm going to whack that thing over here. Turn those lights on so we can see what we're doing. Now for the tricky bit, because I don't know what kind of shower they want, and this could really mess it up. Sigh. 1 shower plumbing system. I'm going to put the shower over here. Alright, let's have a look at the eduum and see what kind of shower that is. Yeah. Let's take that. Alright. Yeah. So we need to put the shower over in this corner. Literally, because it won't work. Unless I put it... Unless I put it on that wall. Which actually, you know what we're going to do, because I feel like rebelling. I don't know if it's going to work, or if the bathroom was designed about the shower being on the opposite side, but hey, let's work it out. We'll be fine. Let's keep it black. What about grey? Let's make it grey. There we go. I just have to pull it out of the wall, and it should fit beautifully in that corner. There we go. And this is a good reason to have done our wall tiles first, because it can get really awkward if you don't. Alright, let's get our bathtub in. I'm frightened of what nightmare is about to occur. Let's go. Unscrew that, and we'll pop a bath in as well. There it is. Just a nice plain little... Okay, I'm going to leave that there, and the cover can be grey. There we go. I'm just going to tuck that over here. Before these things glowed, you used to have to guess which bit would work. I know. I think this is a much better improvement. Okay. Alright, so we're not doing too badly. Grey on grey. Toilet plumbing system. a paper towel holder, a sink plumbing system. Now, how many sinks are we having? 1. Alright, where's the door for the shower? I think the door for the shower is there. So the toilet's either going to go here or here. Sinks. How many sinks are we having? 1. You know what? I'm actually tempted to put the sink right in the middle here. Let's see if we can manage that. Toilet, sink. Depends how big it is. I'm just going to try and center it. And we're going to see what we can get done. Here we go. I know this part of the game with the missions I actually really enjoy because it's puzzling. It's like a real puzzle. So yeah, the handles we're going to make dark steel. No. Alright, fine. We'll make them black and we'll make that black. And then the details. What are the details? Okay, those are the details. We'll make those black as well. Alright. Because really, what other colour are we going to do here? I'm going to try and centre it. I don't really like the idea that there's bits down on either side of it that are going to be awkward to clean. But that's okay. I guess we can live with it. Although it won't be us having to live with it. It's going to be these guys having to live with it. I know, right? There we go. Okay, now toilet plumbing system and toilet paper holder. Just pivot that. I'm going to pop that thing over here. I might have to move it because I think we're going to have a towel radiator that's going to have to go in. So we're going to have the toilet fairly close to the wall. Okay, dark steel. Oh, okay. Oh, let's do the base. The base can be... I don't think I've ever done a toilet in shades of grey before, so this is kind of intriguing. Very nice. Okay. Toilet paper holder. Let's go. Toilet paper holder. That thing needs to be silver rather than gold because the gold really doesn't fit. We're going to sit that thing over here. I'm going to go for the towel radiator plumbing system because I want to put it here. And I'm just going to... I can buy a towel radiator. Oh, of course I can. Just put that thing up here. Center it. Assemble it. Get that thing done. Yes, you can do things out of order just sometimes. Okay. So that's all that done. Right. Now the next thing we need to do is an arson hanger with a light coloured towel, a Sorella hanging mirror, and a Mantilli hanger with patterned towels, and a laundry basket because we don't want much in here. Let's grab our laundry basket. We're going to make that. The dark blue will suit it better than the timber, so let's just pivot that. Pop that thing in there like this. Over here we're going to put our towel hangers, so I'm going to want one of these. It's a grey bathroom, so we're just going to... Actually, let's do that the other way around. There we go. And I think I've got a choice of the metal. So yeah, dark steel is good. Alright, so we're just going to pop that thing here. I need an arson hanger with a light coloured towel. And I need one of these. So I'm going to grab a... Really? Now you... Right, one grey wood mirror. Black string, dark coloured metal, dark steel, and we're going to put that above the sink. just to make sure it hangs correctly. And then we have an arsen hanger with a light coloured towel, and that's for wiping our hands on. So the hanger is dark steel. The towel can be, well, I'm guessing it's going to be light grey. There we go. That's this bathroom done. Maybe the door thread is in here. We definitely need a light on in here, don't we? Let's get the lights in first. So a light. Do we have a ceiling light at all? Yes, ceiling lamp, rectangular by 2. Let's give them some nice dark steel lampshades and white, and we are gonna, why don't we put one over here, and then we're going to deliberately not center it. Okay, we're going to put one down there so they're kind of off-centered. Alright, I don't know what that's going to be like, and I probably will change it because it will probably drive me nuts. But anyway, we'll work it out. What we want now, more than anything, is light to work by. Alright, that'll do. Next, paint with the colours Silver Glacier. You know what? I could be mad at them for doing 2 colours, but for once, it is just one, and that's nice. Oh, so good. Let's get it going. Okay, and again. %. Wow, that lightens the room up beautifully, doesn't it? You put that coat of paint in. And we're done. Alright. Zap that thing away. We don't need to paint the walls around the door because it's already done. Did I not put in... Okay, buy an object. The Graker door, 3 by 2 meters. Where's that going, I wonder? I guess it'll show me. We don't know what color scheme we're doing in this room, though. That's a very good point. Let me just drop internal door Weru white. Okay, that makes it easier. Let us do the Graker door then in white, because the internal door is going to be in white. Now, where's it meant to go? Because I'm pretty sure they'll show me. Here. Alright. Oh, there's a deck here. Well, no wonder he wants this area. Wow. Alright, let's have a look out on that deck. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's a whole patch of work to be done out here as well. Oh, nice. Alright. Very nice. Okay. We need 2 internal door Weru white. Let's get those done. Not a lot of choice here, so I'm pretty sure we have 2 doorways. We're going to flip this door around though. There we go. And we'll do it again. Pop that in here. Right, there we go. Now, I need a double bed warmie by 1. Bedside table, wall lamp, outlet, double chest of drawers. Alright, so let's have a look at this double bed warmie. I can do the grey, or I can do the purple. I think, you know what, I think we might go with the grey this time around, or we could do grey and then purple. I've never mixed it before. Alright, let's just do the matching. The wood, I've got American chestnut, zebra wood, walnut, beech, elm, whitewood, blackwood, cedar. Let's go with the zebra wood. I haven't played with that very much. Now, do I have... Yeah, it wants 2 bedside tables. I'm not sure I can fit 2 bedside tables in that space there. Maybe. If I can't, what we'll do is we'll... Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, we'll pivot the bed. I was just thinking it'd be kind of romantic to just be able to look out over the lake together. That's okay. Alrighty, floor tiles. Pamis dark rotated wooden. Let's go. Normally I would have put that down before the bed. I'm not with my game today. Let's go. Alright. Okay, that's that bit done. Now, buy 2 bedside tables. What sort would they like today? Oh, these. I think I'm going to go... Let's go with the grey wood. You know what, I might have been... No, I would not have been able to. Okay. I probably should have done grey wood for the bed then, but that's okay. Because really, we're just getting the tables to match the thing. Decora wall lamp by 2. I'm going to assume, of course, dark oak. We went with the grey wood for the tables. Cool ash, cool oak. I like that. That's pretty. And it's kind of a cross between the tables and the thing, so I'm actually going to put one here. We'll center it. And then I'll get this one. So we have this nice warm room sort of thing going. Okay, now electrical outlets, but what am I buying them for? Television. Alright, you know what I'm going to do with these? I'm going to put them down here. Okay, a Maya long furry carpet by 2, so they probably want those things by the side of their bed. Let's go with grey. I don't know. No, let's go with white. I like it. So we can just pivot that. Something nice to step out on a cold winter's day. Woody double chest of drawers. Okay, now I have probably have the zebra wood in here, maybe. No, zebra wood was a really bad choice. There's not a lot to match it. Let's do that. I'm going to leave the handles either that color. Yeah, no, definitely that color. All right. I'm going to pop this here. I have a feeling they're going to want it's a wall TV, isn't it? Wardrobe Vera. No, let's buy this. Oh, okay, it's not a wall TV. Okay, so 1 wardrobe Vera. Which is definitely going to be in the grey wood with the black handles to match as best we can. And that's definitely going to have to go over here. Okay, I'm centering the TV on the bed, so I'm actually am going to put this. That's annoying. Why can't you people be so more cooperative? Okay, we're going to put it here. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to put it there. Alright, you're just going to have to get used to it. Vertical radiator plumbing system. Now, I think that's probably going to be better. I could put it here, but I think I might actually put it over here. And we're probably going to want a vertical radiator plumbing thing now. And we will leave that in the white. I'm going to center it. Do they have... They don't have any bookcases, so we are going to center it. Let's assemble that thing. Beautiful. AC installation. we are going to put that up here. I think I can probably, middle of the bed, no, that's about it. All right, I suppose we're buying an AC now. In which case, if that looks centered from the bed, it's going to look odd if I don't have this centered. So let's get this centered as well. I know, this little space in here has got me intrigued. This was not guided last time. I'm not sure if I like being told exactly how to do everything all the time. But I do like not being confused. So there is that. A Tisano standing mirror. Okay. We are going to put that either in that corner there or in that corner there. I think I might put it there. Greywood. No, that's too it's going to cause problems with the, there we go, a ranch wall clock, because who doesn't like being reminded of the time flying by in their perfect little paradise. The frame, dark steel. No, we want to be able to see the hands. That'll do. I can't really change anything else, so. Oh, you know what? It's just going to have to go over the bed. The comforting TikTok. You know, I know they're not puppies, but poster geometry of triangles and squares. All right, that's this room done. It looks a little odd, I have to say. Yes, but it will do. All right, I guess while we're here, we should work on this decking area. So let's get this part out here done. I know, right? Because it's the same level and I like it. Okay, we need to buy hanging light bulbs by 3. Let's lay some floor tiles while I think about those hanging light bulbs. We'll start in this corner. And I just want to see where we're at. Actually, I think it should be okay if I just go over to here. Oh man, did I just floor tile that entire room? I did. Alright, let's just go in here, make sure we didn't mess up the floor tiles. Yeah, we did. So when you do this kind of thing, you've just got to be aware that if you tile through a room and it has a different set of floor tiles, you could be causing yourself problems. So let's just fix our little mess up. There we go. I know. There we are. Now that room's done again. We are heading into danger budget territory, I might add. Okay. We have wooden terrace table, a Vito garden hammock, pattern terrace chair by 8. I'm thinking they want to celebrate out here in the sun, so I'm actually going to put, hang on a minute, 98% of the floor tiles are laid. What have I missed? Oh, probably over here, because it's a pretty big space. And I didn't go, yes, all the way to here. Let's grab those floor tiles. This should fix up our little 98%. Boom. All right, hanging light bulbs. What else do we have going into this space? Okay, those are definitely made for the wall, aren't they? I don't think we want blue light. I think we're just gonna have white. Could do yellow, but I think we'll go with white. Oh. Oh, okay, and that's the end of that one. Rightio. Oh, hang on. Oh no, you guys are not getting away with it that easily. Okay, I could have just... I wonder if they can go over here. No. Okay. I now have a better idea of what I'm doing. But the answer to my question is yes, they can. So I could get these hanging lights, maybe. And we could put one lot here. And then we could get this. Hang on, put that away. And then what we do is we get the next lot of lights. Oh, okay, it's not counting them. Okay, so that's not where they go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I know, sorting these things out. What? 3, right? I'll put that there. Actually, no. Let me just grab this. Fine. 2. Then I grab this. And, whoops, we put it, what did I just do? Okay, that's it. My license to light bulb is officially revoked. All right, let's try it again. Okay. Here. To here. To here. Ah, now it's working. Okay, now I finally worked it out. I've got it. And to here. Right, that is our 3 chains of light bulb, and we can turn those on. There. Nice. All right, now over here, a Dolcezza terrace sofa by 2, Ambrosia wooden terrace table, and a Vito garden hammock. So what I might do then, let's have a look at this wooden terrace table. I like the dark. We might actually leave it. This is coarse oak, isn't it? Yeah, let's leave it at that. How big is it? It's not very big. So we could have this here. Because... Oh, they want 4 of them. Oh, my bad. Okay, that's right. Let's grab this thing. They want 4. So in that case, I'm pretty sure they do want them out. Here. They're not making a restaurant. Now let's put them together. I was going to spread them out so they had like separate little nooks. Actually, that means someone's going to have to sit with their back to the lake. I don't think we can do that. Let's center. Yeah. So this way, you can have all your guests sitting alongside each other. And yes, I'm sorry, I'm revamping it to where I want it to be. So I want them to be in the center of this. Wriggle it just a little bit. There we go. Now it needs to go over. Let me just get this out of the way. It's not perfect, but it is very, very close. And now I just want them to be as close to each other as I can. Also not perfect, but that one's actually more a limitation of what the game is. And we'll do this while the sun is up. There we go, let's just grab this last one. The sun is rapidly not being up, so we're going to have to go inside maybe before we finish this space. But I am thinking... Oh, the wind would go right through you. You could put that meal area here and actually have more lights in this area, and you would have... But then... Oh, you would still get the view. I think you get a better view from the center over here, though. Yeah, let's leave it at that. All right. What? I thought they only wanted 4. They want 5. You know what? I'm going to have a private little nook over here. Okay. Oh, of course. Dolcezza Terrace sofa. Actually, if we're going to do that... base needs to... It's too brown, too light. It's going to have to be that one, and the cushions are going to have to be... We could... yeah, not blue. Alright. Something like that. I mean, we could go with the... I'm not sure I like that, to be honest. I don't... With the right brown, it looks alright. I don't want it too dark. I'm actually thinking that might be the best option. Now, if we go this way, we've got that view. If we go that way, we've got that. We could... And I could put that in at like kitty corner, but we might just put that there. We might just grab this. You know what? I could just do it this way. Wow, talk about having long arms. Let's make it a little cozy. I'll bring that in. Okay. Garden hammocks by 2. Now I'm thinking hammocks is something you want to relax in. You don't necessarily want to advertise your presence. I like the white. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to actually wander these over here into this semi-private area. Because you're not really admiring the views when you're snoozing. And you don't want to be in the cold. Patterned terrace chairs. What do we got? Do we have cows? Cow prints. Do we do coarse dark oak? Or do we want to do beech? Let's do coarse dark oak to match these tables. I mean, if they don't like the way things are done, they can actually just change it. It's not hard to pick up a table. but we are going to try and make it look as nice as we can. I mean, we could, if we really wanted to just do the missions and get them done, we just, slap the things down any which way but loose, and, because it's not like we get marks on precision placing. But I kind of like getting into the roleplay side of it, and just, we're a professional, we'll get it done nicely. Alright, so the terrace is done? Yes. The bedroom is done. Beautiful. Where are we at? Ooh. Alright, what have we got in this corridor? Install panels, Vercasso brick, sell objects, solid single support door. Where's that thing hiding? This thing. Hey, is that another? No, it's not another stairwell. Are you sure? Alrighty. Install panels, Vercasso brick. I'm going to assume that that's Vercasso brick and that's my 65%. So we want, what we want then is we probably want, yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go. Get this bit done. Make it wide. Make it narrow. Make it wide again. I know. Package of tiles would be useful. Of course it would. Probably didn't need 4 by look at this. We just need this one. That's it. We're done. Drop those down. Sell the spares. Grab the Pamis dark rotated panels again. We'll just fill this little space up here. It does count, so yep. And then we're just going to run all the way down here. Alright, wow, that really darkened it in here though. An elegant light switch by 1 and a Rotasian ceiling lamp by 2. I'm actually going to put in 2 light switches. Because when you come down the stairs, you're going to want to put the light on, right? But when you come out of the bedroom, you're also going to want to put the light on. So I'm actually going to give them an extra one. Probably should put in 3, but 2 will do. Rotasian ceiling lamps. We're going to go with the pink. Yeah, no, that. Because it matches the brickwork the best. So I'm going to put 1 outside here. Then we're going to go down and we're going to put 1. There we go. Turn around and put the light switch on so we've got some light in this space. Beautiful. The pink does fit really nicely. Alright, we have a washer plumbing system, wardrobe doors, and an Amari fish neon left and a Sawyer fish neon left. Is that all we want in this place? And I think they're going to want their washer tucked away. So we're going to actually tuck it away in this space, which I think is where they want it. I'm actually going to tuck it though to the side because we might be able to fit a wash basket in beside that, or a rubbish bin, depending, for all the things. Let's get that mountable washer in. Assemble that. We'll take out the panels that stop the engine from the drum from being shaken. So these stop the drum from moving when it's in transport, I've been told. There we go. Sometimes you just got to click it in a couple of spaces to get it to come back down. Beautiful. That's all back in. I should have shifted that over a little bit more. Okay, wardrobe doors by 1. Let's back it up here. Pop these wardrobe doors in. Let's go with the brown. It's a little bit lighter than I'd like, but I think it'll be okay. Pretty sure that's where they want them. Yeah, you know, they probably should be white, actually. Just go with pure white. Because the door down the other end of the corridor is pure white. So if the doors are all going to be the same, damn it, might want to try putting it in the right way too. If the doors are going to be all the same, there. Then, I know how much of my budget I just waste. Amari fish neon left and a Sawyer fish neon left. Now there's 2 of these. I'm going to leave. We could go yellow. Oh my god, no. You know what? Orange is good. How big is it? So what I'm thinking is I grab this one, right? Okay, no, that's not going to work the way I thought it was in that case. Sawyer fish neon left. Well, if it's going to be the only one on the other wall, unless maybe this is how it's meant to be. And then we'll just grab this a little bigger. Move him up this way. Draws the eye. Okay, that's this room done. Now we have 2 rooms in here. My bet is we've got a double, like another suite in here. So let's start with here. Lay the wall tiles grey squares and the wall tiles Louison squares square white, and the floor tiles arabesque. Let's go with the circular ceiling lamps first so we can see what we're doing. I'm going to make them white, so I'm going to put one here, and I'll just back up a little bit so I can line them up. So we're not in here forever trying to get things lined up. Let's grab an elegant light switch. Yep, I actually like the delineation, so we'll do that. I'm just going to pop that there for a minute. I may want to change that later. Right, shower, bathtub, and toilet plumbing system all in this tiny little space here, and probably a sink as well. Okay, let's put in the shower up the end. I just want to see what sort of shower it is. So I'm just going to stick it in the middle of the back wall here. We'll unscrew it. Alright. And then we'll pop. Okay, it's a little corner shower. Well, that is irritating. However, we can do this. Let's give it a nice black frame. Leave the base as is. And it looks like it's going to go in this corner here. Very well then. This is one of the earliest showers, and I think I'm going to regret not actually putting the wall tiles in first, because that's going to be an awkward little space to reach with my thing. We may have to take that out yet. Well, yeah, but I want to work out where everything else is going first. So I probably would have been better off putting the bathtub system there, but alright, we're going to put the bathtub system here. Such a narrow little room too. Wonder what sort of bathtub they want. If it's a corner tub, we'll know we've made a mistake. No, it's a nice long square one. No, we want the base to be white and the cover to be black. This is one of the earlier bathtubs too, I think. It's nice to see it being used again. Toilet plumbing system and sink plumbing system. Now, I don't like walking straight in on the toilet, so I'm going to put my sink plumbing system there. Although I have a feeling that putting the toilet here is going to be a disaster because you're going to be kind of stepping through it. Alright, looks like we're going to be doing this then. Just drop that thing in here. I may have needed to have squeezed things up a little bit more too. On the upside, you don't have a 90-mile trek to get to the toilet. Base is black. Let's just do it all black. The metal can be a light steel, dark steel, black steel. There we go. Bring that thing out here. There we go. Let's assemble that. I'm not familiar with this one. May have used it once before. I know. Looks less like a toilet and more like an ancient torture device. Let's go with the silver steel. Pop that over there. Let's go with the sink plumbing system. Oh my god, tell me I only needed one of those. Yes, thank goodness. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put that sink plumbing system down here. I know this is a little bit unsteady, but I think you've got a better chance of working around the sink than you do around anything else. I haven't really... Oh, we're doing a dark kind of thing. So yeah, we're doing a black thingy. What's it? Let's do a grey. Maybe? Or I could just put a splash of colour in. No, you know what? Let's go with grey. Let's see how we go. I'm just going to whack it up here though because I want to see what the sink is. Ooh. Well, if we're going to do that, the sink can be blackwood. Right, blackwood. Yes. And the handles? No, the handles can be the dark steel. The sink can be white. Oh no, the sink is black. Yeah. The details of the dark steel. There we go. And that fits perfectly in there because that's going to snug in away from the door, whereas the toilet would have stuck over it. So that's going to help a lot. Alright. That looks like it belongs there perfectly. I'm not sure I want it there though. I'm just going to stick it on that wall for a minute. Because, what's that? Towel radiator plumbing system. Right. Well, that is just going to have to go up here. But it will fit up here better than the sink would. So that's, I'm not entirely sad about it. Assemble that thing. I know, real life you would never do it this way. Because how on earth you're going to tile around that, I don't know. However, this works. Okay, a Sorella hanging mirror. Let's get that thing done. We're going to do blackwood. The string is going to be black and the metal is going to be dark steel. There we go. And that's going to hang up here. And then I'm going to see if I can get this. No, I didn't think so. We're going to hang this over here. So that's going to drive you crazy because you're going to elbow it. I think, why don't we sit it here? Then you can wipe your hands as you go out the door. Laundry basket and a mantilli hanger with patterned towels. Alrighty. The hanger is black. There we go. I'm gonna pop that thing there. Alright. I know we've done this entirely the wrong way around. One laundry basket is going to have to be that colour and it's going to have to sit in here. Okay, now we've done everything backwards. Let us go with the floor tiles, the arabesque. I could have at least done these first, but anyway. Let's go. Drop that in there. Drop it under there. Beautiful. That's the arabesque. Alright, wall tiles, Lewis one square white and a grey square. I really don't like the grey square tiles, to be honest. But we're going to make a feature wall. So let's, I think I only need 2 of them. Let's go. See, because of these, I think it actually suits it better to have, and this is where you find why you should put your shower in first, but because we've got this bathtub right here, we're in a little bit of luck. Because we can actually reach above the shower to put things up. Maybe. Because the door for this shower does not open. So we're extremely lucky that they wanted a bathtub in here. Okay. I think too we might put these tiles up in here. Right. Let's pop those down there. And we'll sell them. And what we're going to do is we're going to have our white tiles. We're going to put them kitty corner. So we need 2 rows. Alright. I really like the grey tiles compared to these. I could finish the job, but then where would my client be with a half-finished bathroom? Oh, I know, we don't want to do that. There we go. Right, pop those down, sell those. What? Oh, there were specific numbers I had to do. Alright, well in that case, looks like they wanted a white feature wall and a everything else grey. Well, that's okay. Let's fix our mess up then. And this should probably take care of this space here. Really? You are joking me. I have done it the wrong way around, never mind. Just excuse me while I faff about with this extremely fussy client's thingammy, what's it? Of tiles. Tiles. We're going to have to put it up here. Parfait. Alright, that is an odd looking bathroom. That's okay, not as odd as this room is. But guys, I think before we move into the next section, we're going to stand in our odd looking bathroom. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I will check you later. Take care out there.